Hey, people. What's going on? What's going on with you? Guess what you're listening to? You already know what you're listening to. This is Clemente's Corner. I'm your host, just saying what's up, just checking in on you. It's episode 44. I had my homie Chas Sotello on. Great guest. He's a new comic onto the scene. Super funny guy. You guys will love him when you come out and watch the shows, because I know you're coming, because I know you like me kind of, because you're listening a little bit, so you gotta. Anyway, we talked about at the Felipe Esparza show that just happened Friday. Talked a lot about just about comedy. He used to be a rapper. He cuts hair. He actually has a lot of good connections. So you're definitely going to hear more of this guy in the future. And as always, this podcast is brought to you by No Third Lane. Go to nothirdlane.com for some kick-ass apparel, some stickers, some really cool stuff, man. It's a lifestyle brand created by my friend Christian Spring. He's an entrepreneur out of Lubbock, Texas, and 10% of the proceeds go to help college students, provide scholarships for college students, because we need to get educated, as I always say. Anyway, let's move on. This is episode 44 featuring Chas Sotello. Let's get into it, sucker. What are you sipping on?
Had to get a Red Bull, the green edition. Had to wake up.
I didn't know they made green versions. Say green edition?
Green edition.
Oh yeah. Does it taste like regular Red Bull?
I don't know. It tastes. I don't know what it tastes like.
Ass.
Kind of fruity.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll call it ass.
So yeah, man. You cutting hair at 1? You cutting hair all day?
Cutting hair at 1. Yes. Got to get back on the grind. I'll be out by 5 today.
Nice.
Damn.
I heard you were trying to get on the show tonight.
Yeah. I had asked, and he's like, "Oh no,
We didn't have room."
Oh man.
I know. It's too bad. But you will be on at Tease, so
Yes.
I'm excited about Tease again. The
Yeah.
crowd was awesome. So, hell yeah. Well, we'll go ahead and get started. Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Sunday. You're listening to Clemente's Corner. I'm your host. That's my first name. If I didn't tell you my first name. Did I tell you my first name?
No, I just thought it was Matt.
No, Matthew's my middle name. But anyway, I'm here with Chas Sotello, local comedian, local barber, former rapper.
Yes, sir.
He does heroin in the alley. No, I'm just playing. He used to.
Used to in the alley garage. Did it at a funeral once.
Oh.
No, not yet. That's dreams. That's goals, though.
Goals,
You
yeah,
get to
man.
charge a lot for that.
I'm excited for my funeral.
Like, yeah.
I want people to live tweet. It's going to be fun. I want to have a roast battle, too.
Yes, I want everybody to sit there and at my funeral play some of the saddest music ever and just talk shit about me.
That'd be fun, right? I mean, if I'm still alive, I want to do it like right before I'm dead, so I can still hear everyone talking shit.
Yeah.
And I can laugh. But here's an intro.
Yeah.
A teacher once told me I'm a waste of a time. If I'm gonna come to class and simply write rhymes, goals not realistic. Got a mighty right mind. They follow predetermined stories. Give me that pen, I'll write mine. Peers who laughed at my attempt to self-express. Now they all up on the gram like I swear your shit is next. Without those flame emojis when I make the kid forget all that shit that you were talking when I wasn't at my best, bitch. Never changed, I'm just becoming more of me though. I'm sorry if my truth disrupts your fragile ego. How many explanations do I owe? Think it's zero. Good dude with bad habits, don't pay me as a hero. Yeah, that's the type of shit you wanna bang up in your whip.
That was Vero, Rabbit Hole. I'll post a link. That dude's good. I met him at Tease, actually. There was like a music festival type thing there.
Yeah, I liked him. I was listening to his voice, the character, and I was like, what?
Yeah, reminds you of yourself, huh?
Yeah, just a little better. A lot better.
We gotta look up your stuff. That sounds fun.
Yeah, it'll be a moment. Those are the good old days.
What was your rapper name?
SS Still Standing. Got it tatted on me, as people think I'm Southside. I was like, we're in Amarillo, Texas.
Oh, where's the SS at?
Right here on my 2 forearms.
Oh, it could also mean Nazi, you know?
Yeah, and people are like, what? You're a Southsider? I was like, Amarillo, Texas, bro. Everybody wants to move to Southside.
Southside. I'll have to find out later. There's a lot of things that are still standing.
Yeah, it comes from a Elton John song. I'm still standing than I ever been.
How long were you rapping?
I did it from 17, 18 to about 25, 26.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't make a dent?
No. I was too scared, actually. I was too scared to let people hear my music. I just kept it to myself.
I feel that.
It's like, no. They're like, please. No. You're going to make fun of it. And then they'd hear it like, damn, fool. You got to keep flipping burgers. I see a career there.
That's hilarious, though. I think everybody, like, low-key wants to be a rapper.
Mm-hmm.
I'm terrible at it, though.
Yeah, if you get me drunk enough, I'll spit a few bars.
That's what they all say. Yeah. But hell yeah. So how many times have you performed stand-up now?
Stand-up, I'm probably 10 or 11 shows in now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, this is fun, actually.
That's cool, yeah.
Yeah.
I like your grind.
Yeah.
Your motivation.
One of the guys told me it was the funniest thing. He's like, because, me being Mexican, brown as hell, he's like, do you have any black in you? What do you mean by that, bro? He's like, because you, like, have a lot of energy and run around stage. I was like, I don't know if that's a compliment or if that is. I don't know how to take that, but I'll take it. I'll take it as a compliment.
You move like a black comic.
Yeah, I was
that's funny.
He was like, kind of like Kevin Hart. I was like, hey, I'll take that any day.
Only black people got energy, duh. Everybody knows that. That's funny though. So tell me about how'd you get to meet Felipe? You just know people at the radio station?
Yeah, so being a barber, before I was a barber, I had no connections, didn't know nobody. Being a barber and working your way up, you cut everybody. I've cut, the hacker's hair, everybody. And then
Obama?
Not yet,
Okay.
not yet. If he were to come down, I'd probably get a hold of him. I almost got a hold of Chingo Bling, but another barber stole that one from me, and I was mad. No, but yeah, I met, it was one of the sound techs behind in the radio station, the 104.1 or 3, they turned into a Mexican radio station now. So he was going to do the Mexican side of his story over there. So I run up over there, tell the guy, hey, what do I got to do? He's like, come to the station, boom, and that's how it happened. It took me 2 hours to get a hold of Felipe, though, but that's
Really?
how it happened.
That's crazy. Felipe Esparza, for those of you who don't know, he was just in town Friday, killed the show. The show was dope.
Yes.
I had a great time.
Yeah, it was hilarious. He even gave me a shout out. Did you hear it?
Yeah.
He was like, shout out to Chad. And he's going to do a joke off me. And it was hilarious because he wants to do this joke off me, but my seats were in the balcony, way in the back.
But you could have went down. The floor had a lot of seats open.
I should have. I should have just been the Mexican and yeah, I bought these tickets and just walked up in there.
I don't think they would have cared. I missed some of the very first guy because I was buying margaritas, but the show was really good.
Yes, the first guy was funny. If it comes up, I won't forget it because he had these huge ears. They're like huge, like Dumbo, with the elephant. And that guy goes, he's like, hey, I could hear y'all talking about me. And we just started laughing. We're like, yeah, I was in the balcony. You could see them from there.
I keep forgetting the black guy's name. I think it's like Travis or something. Henry.
Something Hicks, Troy Hicks.
Troy Hicks, yeah, but
something like that.
The way he opened up was hilarious. He's like, "What? Y'all surprised to see a black man up here?" And then he started talking about that person's baby.
Oh yes, he was like, "I knew it, Felipe. They did bring it. I told you, Felipe."
How about you charge for babies? That shit was hilarious.
He's like, "Why you bring? He ain't gonna remember. He ain't gonna remember ish." That's what he said.
So you how'd you get to cut his hair and then take him to Starbucks?
Okay, so that was a hilarious story. So I'm sitting here with, finally he tells me, hey, I'm going live at Emerald College, the broadcast. I was like, I have no idea where the broadcast is at Emerald College, I never got past registration, so I don't know nothing about Emerald College.
Dropped out right away.
So I run over there, and then I just took a turn. I went down the middle of Washington and somehow just turned on the campus. Don't know where I'm at. I just remember the gym. I took a turn, and he's getting out of his car. I was like, oh, crap. So he gets to put me in the entourage. He made me cancel my whole day. And then he comes out, and he's like, I need a ride. I was like, okay, I'll be your free Uber. And, yeah, he he took me all over town, but it was the way he did it, though. It was the way he did it that was pretty crazy. So what he did was he got me stoned.
That's cool. That's cool.
And that's how I took him everywhere. I was just like paranoid, stoned. It was hilarious. And I didn't even want to get stoned. I don't smoke weed, really. I just
really. So that was weird for you?
Yeah, because this dude it was about 6 inches long, and had a lot of girth on this blunt. And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, oh my god. What are you doing? And he's like, I'm about to spark one up. Fool.
It was a blunt?
It was rolled up in the rolling paper, so it looked like a blunt in rolling paper. It was
like a fat ass joint?
Fatty.
That's from like Cheech and Chong.
Yes. And because it started off with, hey fool, I want to smoke, and again I thought it was a cigarette. I said, just crack the window. And then when he sparks it up, I can smell it, and I turn around. I'm like, dude, this is Amarillo, Texas. Like, we do this here, but we have to hide it. And they just get me. They're like, take me here, take me there, and I'm just going everywhere until we pull up to Georgia. There's 6 bike cops. I won't forget that. That was scary because I was so stoned, just feeling out. We're listening to Tina Turner. What's love? God, we're just jamming. And then Felipe was like, hey fool, is that a parade? And I'm just jamming. Where's the parade, fool? Let me see. And I look, 6 bike cops. And he's like, dang, fool, I don't see any other parade. Where's it at? They leave it? I was like, no, fool, no.
Is that a parade?
They're trying to get their quotas. And I'm busting. I take this guy all over town. Western, we go out to Sansi everywhere because I'm just paranoid now, and I'm just seeing cops at every corner. And he's like, are you going to get us to Starbucks yet? I'm like, I'll get there when we get there.
That's funny.
I got to shake the cops.
It's funny he chose Starbucks, like, out of all places.
It was sad, too. I guess our Starbucks is actually the depressing Starbucks to him. It's kind of sad.
Well, at least our Starbucks has straws, you know. So.
Oh, yeah. He looked at our Starbucks, and he was like, and we went to the one on Georgia.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, fool, is this Starbucks starving? I was like, what do you mean? He's like, that looks like the taco truck Starbucks. I was like, well, let's get off. He's like, no, go to the drive-in. I'm afraid that if I go in, I'm going to walk right out. That's funny. He was hilarious. And Rodrigo, shout out to Rodrigo. Rodrigo, he's Felipe's right hand man. That dude it was a good time.
You cut his hair, right?
Yes.
That was the host?
Yeah, that was the host. Yes,
yeah.
I cut his hair. He was cool. Those guys are very political, though, very smart. Even though on the stage, I have to give them a big shout out on that. We had some deep conversations in that car. But it was about, culture, everything.
That's what's up.
Yeah, they were some really cool guys.
Seems that way. Like, a lot of comedians are really smart people.
Yes.
I guess you kind of have to be to, like, observe life.
Yeah.
Outside of yourself.
Yeah. And then I gave Felipe big props because when he's paying for his Starbucks, he gives me his card and it's an American Express, and I was like, dude, I've never seen a Mexican with American Express. Like my bosses, they all have them, but I have never seen a Mexican with an American Express.
It's just not that common. I rarely ever see them. I worked at a bank and I rarely saw them.
Yes, and he's like, oh yeah, he goes, but I'm on the low totem pole. He's like, George Lopez and Gabriel Iglesias, they have a black card. It's a metal black card.
Hear about these black cards, man.
I've never seen that.
Me either. That's some real shit.
I was like, dude, those are goals right there. I'm so gonna get one of these. He was like, you can, but don't hold on to mine too long. Give it back.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. And he did. He just released an hour on like Spotify, and I was thinking like, oh, he's gonna retell all these jokes, but then they were all brand new.
Brand new.
So that was fucking dope.
Yeah, he gave me his little card too. He hooked it up. That dude. I mean, being a groupie, he took care of me.
That's what's up.
He gave me the card, so I got to go still download it. He gave it all to me for free, so I got to listen to it. I've just been in a daze. That dude took my whole Friday and just made it amazing.
That's awesome. That's cool. You get all the lucky breaks, man. I got to start cutting hair.
Yeah, or just be nice. No,
That's hard.
I was waiting for you.
Nice.
I was waiting for you after the show. I was like, wait right here. I got to go to the restroom. It's gonna happen. And I went and I was like, where did you go? They're like, I don't know. He walked. I was like, they're telling me we're about to meet Felipe. I was going to get you the pic.
Damn.
And Felipe, yeah, because I took Skylar and his crew in there. And everybody's looking at me like they don't have a VIP pass, and I'm like, no, because I have an artist pass. Like, artist pass is
That's
artist.
what I was thinking. I was like, they won't even let me in. I'm not VIP.
Yeah, and it was crazy. They asked me where I got the pass too. They made a big deal from it because Rodrigo gave it to me.
Yeah.
And they were like, the people with the security, they stopped us. And there was 6 or 7 of us, and only one of us it was me that had the artist pass. And he's like, who are y'all? How'd y'all get that? He's like, Rodrigo, no, you didn't. You stole it. You stole it.
Oh, shit.
I was like, no, I didn't. So we're being held for 15 minutes to go backstage because, VIP, my tickets were like $35 a seat. VIP, they're paying over hundreds to do VIP.
Well, initially it was 50.
It was
but
50.
When I tried to go buy it, it wasn't available.
And
So I think I spent 32.
oh my gosh, it was horrible because I was just sitting here feeling like I'm stealing.
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't steal this. I didn't. I promise you, I didn't. And then after a while, Rodrigo, they communicate and everything, and he comes back and he says, "Oh yeah, you're the guy, the barber." Yeah. I was like, "Yeah." "Oh, okay. Well, sorry for the confusion. You can go in."
Nice.
I was like, well, "Can I pick my pants up and take the handcuffs off?"
That's hilarious. Oh yeah, though. How was it backstage?
Oh, it was awesome. He made the joke, and this is, I guess, my heckle, my comeback to him is what sealed the deal because, so I have my son and my girlfriend. I'm fixing to be 32. My girlfriend's 21.
Yeah, she looks young, man. She looks young.
And Felipe is like, "Hey, you have a beautiful family. Look at your son. He's big and bold, and he's got a character." And then he looks at my girlfriend and he's like, "And look at your daughter. She's getting taller." I was like, and so I got him back because when he told me that, I was just like, "My daughter," I said, "She don't call me daddy, only on certain nights."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Hey, fool, I like that." He said, "So I tell you what, I come back here in a year." He's like, "I see some videos from you. You will open up for me."
Oh yeah.
I was sitting here like, oh my God, what do I do? I said, "Babe, you need to take my son and y'all need to go out real quick." She's like, "Why?" I was like, "Felipe, do I get on my knees right now?" And then Felipe was like,
You nasty.
He's like, "No, fool, I'm not like that no more."
Not like that no more. Oh yeah, you get to open up for him. That's cool as hell.
So, but it's been fun. It's been fun. It's been really fun here. Amarillo's a good crowd. It's a very diverse crowd.
Mm-hmm.
So you can sit here. I mean, you know from experience too. You can sit here and work at different places in Amarillo, and do different shows. And you have to be prepared because ethnicity, cultures, everything is different. Smokey Joe's. That was a crazy little set right there. I like it because that's like your biker rednecks.
Yeah, it's an older crowd.
Yes,
Definitely some rednecks.
and I love that crowd. But you got to be on your game. You got to be on your game. And then you got the 806, more younger youth.
Yeah, fuck the 806. I love the 806, but fuck the 806.
Yeah, it's that one's a little harder, but it teaches you to feel the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait for T's Bar.
Cheese is going to be a fucking blast, man.
Because I hear some of the people that are there are they're ready to joke. They're ready to hear jokes. They're ready to laugh.
Yeah, they were super pumped. Like when I first went there and asked them if they let us do stand up, they like immediately were like, yes. They didn't even think about it. So, real cool people.
Yeah, that's something that's gonna be exciting. That one in Urbana, Coffee Urbana was nice.
Now, Urbana sucked right up until that day you went.
And I was like, wow, this is pretty cool. This is so me being in my 30s, it was an audience around that age,
Mm-hmm.
and it was filled, and it was like,
That's
wow.
badass. I think we started doing that in like February, and like the first 3 months were really good, and the next 2 or 3 times were horrible, and then it just caught on again. So I don't know what changed, but hell yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, it was beautiful. What else? What else is there that we?
Other venues?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Zombies. We haven't done Zombies in a while. We can go back to Zombies. House Bar wants us to book a place. Me and Skylar are talking about it. So we think we're gonna get a third person on.
I always get in trouble every time I go to the house bar.
Why is that?
I don't know. They just keep getting me shots and shots. And I'm like, I'm not like that no more.
It's funny. I like the stage in there. It's really small, so it'll be cool. That'd be a good spot. And then there's some art studio that wants to book us. I'm not talking to them though. Skylar is, so we'll see what they say.
Yes, I was. Hopefully, MJ's. He said he'll talk to him.
Fuck yeah.
I was
MJ's would be cool.
He said Tuesday night would be a great night because it gets pretty packed. I guess they got a special on or something out there. It gets pretty live on Tuesday, so I'm trying to get something there.
Yeah, and once college starts up again, all those kids will be there. Oh, those fuckers. I'm trying to think of other venues. Urbana 806. I said Zombies. Where else? Hoots. I need to contact the owner of Hoots. I think they're interested.
That would be awesome. That would definitely be
Especially if we can pack it up.
I'm actually excited for this Wednesday for the 806 because it's all just comedy.
Yeah.
That's going to be just awesome.
And we have this girl from Denver coming in. She seems really funny. She's been on a bunch of festivals. She's opened up for a lot of comics. So she's probably going to crush it. I think she's doing like 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. And then we're doing that wing challenge. I have no idea how that's going to work, but
I'm not eating wings.
yeah, it's just me, Colin, and Skylar.
I'm going to burn up. Actually, I'm a sensitive Mexican. I can't eat hot stuff.
You can't?
It messes with me. Maybe it's the alcohol from all the years, but it burns my insides.
Damn, son. I like that burning.
I don't know if I have ulcers. I don't know if I have ulcers, cancer, or anything.
Probably all the above, bro.
Yeah, if you don't go to the doctor, you don't have it.
That's true, man. I don't ever go to the doctor. I haven't been to a doctor since I was 18. Mm-hmm. I had to go because I thought I had an STD, but
no, I worked that. I was like, it's probably an ingrown.
No, what happened was this girl told me she gave me something, and so I blew it off. I don't have anything. I'm good. Like I'd noticed by now, and then like 2 months later, I had like a sore throat. And my chest hurt, and I was like, I got fucking AIDS, and I had to go to I just had strep throat though. Oh. But I seriously thought I was like fucked up off of something.
Yeah, I did go. I was probably, the last time I went, I was probably like 23, and my chest was starting to hurt, cave in, I couldn't breathe, and I waited months, and I just couldn't breathe, and I'd feel faint and everything. They said it was an upper respiratory infection when I finally went, and they were like, you were really close to getting pneumonia. I was like, damn,
bro.
I was like, maybe I should go to the doctor from time to time.
You're brown as fuck.
Yeah, I kept drinking Vicks, or not drinking. I might have drank some Vicks, but
some Vicks.
Some
Eat
Sprite.
that shit.
I had the little candles. I was praying every night.
Yeah.
And I was like, just coughing. I was like, it'll be all right.
That's funny.
I was like, give me more whiskey. It'll kill the germs.
I like to think that.
It don't do nothing.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't.
It just makes you sleep. Then you wake up. No.
Had pneumonia. How long did you have that? Like several months?
It went months. It was
Damn.
bad. And my mom's an administrator for she worked her way up as a nurse. Started as a nurse, now she's an administrator. So I'm sitting over here like, Mom, please, did anybody just pass away? You can't get no pills. she's like, I'm gonna keep it up. I was like, please, just any kind of prescription, something. I'm not coming over to the house at 6 in the morning. You got any kind of antibiotics, please? She's like, get away, go to the doctor. She's like,
don't get me sick.
Yeah, she's like, you're gonna get me fired. I was like, come on, Mom, scratching my arms. I need help.
That's funny. Hell yeah. I'm still on my mom's insurance.
Yeah.
Till 26.
Must be nice.
It's cool, but then I had to call her, and she was like, "Why are you at the doctor?" Just like, I can't talk about it. Just talk about it later. I don't have AIDS. What's the point?
Yes. Oh my gosh, she would have been. Yeah, that's a heartbreaking one right there.
It is, man.
No, I did actually get prescriptions not too long ago. I don't know if I'll get in trouble, but oh well. My mom faked. I told her my symptoms. I was like, headache, eyes hurt, swollen.
What's her name and social? I have a cop friend. I was
like, I don't want to give it out. No, but she took all my symptoms down, went to the doctor, and just told the doctor, hey, this is what I got. And the way they do it now, they don't even inspect it. They're like, okay.
I feel that, man. Yeah. Doctors don't give a shit these days.
They gave her everything I needed, and I took it. I was good. So I don't go to the doctor anymore. I use her as my plug.
It's my plug. That's cool. Go get some lean. Mm-hmm. Start rapping again.
Yeah, that really does make you rap really good.
Really?
Oh, in your head. But
I feel like I rap well in the shower, you know?
Oh, yeah, everybody. I can sing in the shower.
I can't.
It's like I hit those notes, and then when I come out, it's not the same.
Oh yeah. How long have you wanted to do comedy?
You know, the reason why I feel like I'm coming at it really fast and it's almost like, whoa, his characters develop. I've wanted to do it as a kid.
Me too.
It was comedy, singing, guitar, or a porn star. So
I haven't tried that one yet.
due to some of my deficiencies, there, you know, some of them got taken off the list.
You can have there's like a small dick category probably. I don't know.
That with the big girl sitting on your face, but I don't know. I didn't want my mom to watch those.
Didn't want to suffocate.
I was like, why is she sitting on you?
Well, if your mom's looking at it, your mom is obviously crossed over to a path. She's made a decision, you know.
She took too much antibiotics.
That's how you get a respiratory infection, man.
Oh, definitely.
That's funny as shit. So, did you, when they offered you to open up for Chris Kattan, did you have any material ready?
Oh, no.
Damn.
So that was a funny story. Like, nobody ever understands. They're like, dude, you didn't do comedy at all? No shows, no practice, nothing at the house in the mirror? I was like, no. They're like, why'd you do it? Well, because my friends said, don't do it. It's stupid. You're going to fail. I was like, okay, I'll do it. When you tell me not to do something, I'll do it. And it was Chris Kattan, and I just did it. Again, it was my connections with that was actually Angel D and Tommy the Hacker who got me that.
Nice.
And Chino went ahead and put it together. Chino, shout out to Chino. He was like, how did you get this? How do you know Tommy? I was like, long story short, it was New Year's Eve. I cut his hair. We both woke up naked, and and we were like, where are we?
Would you slip in his drink while you were cutting his hair?
I don't know. We were doing magic tricks performing inside of bodegas. I don't know.
You sound like Bill Cosby.
It was like, I remember our girls were dancing together and they were plotting on leaving us. This is our exes, and we're just looking at each other laughing. And we're doing magic shows to these other girls.
What's a magic shit? Like cards or what?
Yeah, we were making quarters disappear, and I was making cards disappear, and I had two hot chicks come up to me like, it was New Year's. They're like, oh my God, you're so hot. You're just doing this magic stuff. You want to go home? And my girlfriend's like, do you want to go home with them? Huh? I was like, maybe I'll just make you disappear.
Is that how magic works, man?
Man.
Seems like magicians never get laid.
I was getting. It was New Year's though. It was New Year's Eve. They were drunk. I don't even think they could really see me.
I think lucky shit just happens to you, man. I'm just gonna follow you around.
Yeah, I've had a lot of interesting stories in my life. Shout out to the strippers.
Yeah, shout out to the strippers, everybody.
Yeah, I've taken a few home, and I don't know how I've done that. I was like, everything happens to me, and it's usually when I'm really broke or something.
Oh, yeah.
It's like I'm down on my luck, and then all of a sudden, boom, you got a stripper, or boom, you're with Tommy the Hacker.
Looking out for you, man.
Yeah.
I'm scared to have sex with a stripper.
I was too.
I feel like everyone does, you know?
Yeah, I was so scared. That was interesting. But then she was just like, I don't know. She just said I made her laugh. I was like, if that's all it takes, okay. Like,
That's cool.
Want to get some Whataburger before we do this? She's like, I'll buy it. I was like, what? Heck yeah. I can't get no better when a stripper buys you Whataburger.
How much did you have to spend on it?
$20.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I just imagined I'd have to drop like 100 to do that. And it's like I don't even drop a 20 for a lap dance, so I'm not.
And I think it was because I actually dropped the 20 and she picked it up and claimed it. So that's how she got
That wasn't for you.
I was like, well, you can keep it. No, but the Catan, that was awesome. I sucked. I bombed. It was horrible.
Like nobody laughed?
Nobody laughed. I had like 2 chuckles.
Nice.
Like, I feel sorry for this guy.
That's hilarious. That's what you got to do sometimes.
Yeah.
That's how Smokey Joe's felt, bro.
It's like, I was like, and it happens. I mean, I even prepared mentally for it. I prepared mentally, like.
Didn't you say you got really high?
Yeah, I got high.
And then drunk?
I really don't smoke weed.
And then popped to
an Adderall.
That's not how you prepare.
I was like, okay, I'm going to calm my nerves. So I called up one of my boys. Being a barber, you got a lot of potheads. So I called him up. And we just potted out, and then I was like,
potted
okay.
out. I've never heard anybody say potted out.
Yeah, we potted.
Let's get potted out, bro.
And we chilled, and then I was like, dude, I think I'm too slow. And so I was like, maybe I need an Adderall to bring me up a little bit. And so I hit up one of my other friends, you know, they're one of my tweaker friends, and they're like, yeah, fool, just take this. And I was like, okay, bro, I got it. Took that, and so like I'm going up and down, up and down, up and down, like my my whole mindset. And I was like, I just need to be neutral. I need to be depressed. So I was like, okay, let's grab some Fireball. And I got up to the stage. It has the microphone, and I was so gone, I didn't know how to take the microphone out of the stand and do my jokes, because I move a lot when I'm telling stuff.
Yeah.
And so my hands are behind my back, and I'm just looking like this stone bird. And I'm just like, hi, guys. My cousin's a crackhead. Damn, that's about it.
Is that really what you said?
Yeah, I was like, he's a crackhead. He smokes crack out of a glass pipe. Like, I thought this was, in my head, this was funny. And everybody's just like, the audience is just silent, like, okay, but where's the punchline? There's no punchline. He smokes crack out of a crack pipe.
You should have freaked out. You don't think this shit's funny?
And then it almost was like I smoke crack, because then I started describing the glass. I was like, it's those little glass roses that come from the Tootin' Totems.
Yeah.
And you know, he sits there and he lights it. It's like a beautiful art. Like, and then I'm describing what the couch looks like. I'm not even telling jokes. And I was like, oh man, okay, guys, that's my time.
Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy they let you on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was horrible. It was, and then everybody's like, hey, good job. You keep it up. You keep chasing your dreams. Don't give up. We really liked your set. And I was like, no, I'm stoned right now, but I can read the bullshit you're lying.
That does suck though. I guess some people would be like, hey, good job. And it's like, I know my set didn't go well, but thank you. I appreciate. I know you're lying, but thank you.
Yes, yeah. It's not making me feel better. I'm still gonna go home and be mad at myself.
That's fun though.
And then Chris Kattan, I did get him. I didn't. I loved Felipe. Chris Kattan actually made me mad. I've never got to tell anybody that, but he made me mad, and we called it cool. But when I went up to him to, say, hey, thanks for this, getting to open up for you, he's like, yeah, who and this is his exact words, who the fuck are you? I was like, dude, I wanted to be a fan, but now I don't want to be a fan.
Yeah.
I was like, he's like, yeah, okay, get the fuck on. I was like, you know what? I liked Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion better anyway.
He told you to get the fuck on?
Yeah, and he was
Damn.
like, what did you just say? I was like, Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion was better than the night at the Roxbury. And he's like, who the fuck are you again?
Who the fuck are you again?
And I was like, you know what? Terminator 2 was funnier, and it's not even a comedy. And he's like, I like your sense of humor. He's like, what'd you say your name was again? I said, Chas. All right, let me give you a picture. And he shook my hand. He said, you didn't back down. I was like, yeah, man, you're only like 5'2".
You didn't back down. He is a tiny-ass dude. That's funny. Now, another comedian invited me to go watch him. And I was like, sure, I'll go. But then as the day went on, I was like, I don't really want to watch this guy.
No. He only had one. I mean, he was pretty good, but I guess it wasn't my style. I wasn't caught into it. He did a good impression of The Rock, but that was about it. I liked it. I liked one of the other comedians that went on before. And then that guy helped me out with a lot, told me a lot. And he was like, yeah, go learn how to write jokes.
Yeah, it's important.
Yeah, and he's like, and keep practicing them. Which that is something that if you're in the comedy field, I did learn. Felipe, in the whole time in the car, I'm like, dude, why is everything a joke to you? And he's doing his whole set the whole time in my car.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then it hit me, like, days that I'm going to do my comedy, the whole day, even at the shop that I'm working at. Yeah. I'm doing shows all day. Or I'm doing sets all day, like, practicing it. And Felipe the whole time.
That's going to be me today. I got a show at 8:30.
8:30, yeah. And that's all he was doing. He was like, Hartford, shout out to Amarillo. I'm like, dude, are you talking to yourself right now? And he's like, no, I'm working on the things. And Rodrigo's like, yeah, that's how he prepares. The whole day he's telling his jokes. And I was like, I do that. And I'm going to keep doing that. Some people make fun of me because I'm in the back.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought you were talking to someone.
And I'm just going through it because I'm going through it. And I guess it's almost like if you believe it so much, because my jokes are true. A lot of them are, we'll alter things here and there, but if you engulf yourself in it so much, you can take that character on, and it's a lot easier versus just jumping up there.
I like to prepare like in front of the mirror in the bathroom, or just walk around outside, or just walk around here.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, and to get in that zone, there's a switch that turns on, and when it turns on, I'm like hyped, and I look like I'm super nervous.
Yeah.
But I'm ready, and it's awesome.
Nervousness is good. It feels good. I like it. It's scary, but it's fun.
Yes. And then my favorite was Skyler. When Skyler told me, he was like, this was at Whiskey River, which that's one of my favorite ones right now.
Oh, yeah. I forgot to mention Whiskey earlier. Whiskey's a good spot.
Yes, I like that. I see a lot of potential in that, but Skyler told me, he's like, if you ever come up here and you're not nervous, he's like, you're going to fail.
Yeah, that's good advice.
And he's like, because you're not really into it. You're not really into your set. You're not really caring. Mm-hmm. And he's like, but if you're nervous and you're thinking about it and you've been preparing, then you should have a good show.
Yeah.
You should have a lot better show than if you were just like, it's just a show.
A friend of mine was giving me advice, and he said his dad told him, like he told his dad he was nervous. He's like, you're not nervous, you're excited. That's a better way to look at it.
Yes.
More positive.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you got to be excited. But yeah, Whiskey Rivers, that's actually one of my favorite ones.
Oh yeah. But yeah, that nervousness, that anxious feeling, like goes away like as soon as I start talking. I'm just comfortable.
Yeah, oh man, it's just, I can't explain it. You just got to feel it. Sometimes it's better than sex.
I agree. I've said that before, and people are like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
It's like I feel the orgasm all over my body, not just one area.
No, like 30 minutes of stand up or 30 minutes of sex, probably just stand up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier on the back.
I'll probably sweat the same amount, but I don't have to move as much.
Yeah. And then I'll lose weight because I'll be, after my nervousness, I go take a shit.
Oh man, I don't know what it is, but I get the shits every time I gotta go perform.
Yes.
That's weird.
So I had to take a backpack full of baby wipes to the Chris Kattan.
A backpack full of baby. Why not just one package of baby wipes?
I was just over. I was like, well, if I lose this one, I'll have this one, and if I lose that one, I have this. Like, that's what happens when you smoke weed, Adderall, and Fireball.
That makes sense.
You're over planning everything. And and I shooted like 8 times before that show, and that's why I had to use I didn't want to be chafed up on the stage.
Thinking ahead, I like it.
Walking bow-legged and pigeon-toed because I wiped too hard.
Backpack full of baby wipes.
Yep. So if y'all see the backpack, there's baby wipes in there.
Hell yeah. You going to the show tonight?
Yes, definitely. What time is it again?
8:30 is when the doors open, I think, or maybe it's supposed to start at 8:30. Probably won't start till like 9.
Yes, and it's Cox. What was his first name?
Josh Cox.
Where's he from?
He's from Chicago. Actually, he told me he was from like 3 different places, but the last place he said was Chicago. Because I introduced him last year. I hosted last year when he was here, and he was like, I forgot what the first place was. He was like Philadelphia. No, wait, say Chicago. I was like, all right, whatever you want.
That's crazy. Is he Mexican? I say he looks white.
No, he's white.
So why doesn't he want to keep his identity?
What do you mean?
Because if you're from 3
Oh, from where he's from? I don't know.
That's like Mexicans like, no, not Chihuahua. From Hereford. And they try to say it right, too, like Hereford.
I had someone tell me that they were born in 2 different places. And I was like, fuck you. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Yeah, I'm Amarillo, born and raised. Love this. I love this place so much.
Amarillo. Yeah, I've been here my whole life. Or Canyon, which is basically Amarillo.
Yeah, I'm ready to get out. I want to get out. I still want to live here. I mean, it's peaceful. But I want to get out.
We're trying to set something up in January, February, because we think December might be too soon. But hit up like Tulsa, Oklahoma City, Little Rock, Arkansas, and then try to loop back. Then we'll have to do another tour where we go south. Or, yeah, to hit like Austin, San Antonio,
yes,
Dallas. Skylar has connections in all those places, so we can definitely set something up.
That would be awesome. Those are the big places.
Yeah, we just got to save up gas money.
Mm-hmm. What's Felipe? He was like, so where's y'all's comedy show at? And I was like show? Like, yeah, like, where's your stage at? Where do people go to watch y'all? And I was like, kind of like scattered around in Amarillo. He's like, y'all don't have one spot? And then he's like, no. He's like, that's what y'all need to build on, one spot where everybody comes. And I was like, you know what? Those are goals. Those are goals. He's like, in Cali, I mean, it being bigger.
Yeah.
He's like, they have that one spot, and if you're wanting to come up, that's where you start at. That's where you go to. And I was like, what? He's like,
a comedy store?
It was he said it's in a neighborhood where they're from, and that's where they pretty much blow out, and then they start hitting the big stages and running around. But they actually have spots, which Amarillo used to have a comedy place.
Yeah, they used to. I never saw it, but I heard about it.
And I never saw it either. And I believe I worked near it. I'll have to figure out the location, but they said I actually worked near it. So I was like, what? And it was a spot, I want to say it was in the Mulligan shopping area. And people would put on shows, and that's where you went.
Oh, nice. Is that where the Caboose used to be?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I thought as a kid.
Yeah, I never got to go there. We'd drive. There's a lot of things I didn't get to see.
I like their potatoes.
I got to drive by and just wave at it like one day.
Toys R Us? Fuck that place.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, fuck Toys R Us. I never got to shop there. It's a store for rich kids. I did some window shopping, but that was it. She's like, look at what you might have. If you chase your dreams and you become somebody.
If you become friends with white kids, you can
you can steal it and take it
borrow
home.
this.
You borrow it and never return it. I did that.
Oh.
One of my buddies, third grade, had the Mortal Kombat strategy guide, and I stole that.
Oh yeah.
Well, I borrowed it and never returned it.
Did you become an expert?
Oh yeah, I knew everything on the Mortal Kombat.
I never figured out how to do the fatalities. I had to Google them.
Yeah, I was
fatality.
Well, this is on the Sega Genesis. This is how old I was.
Yeah.
And then now I suck at games.
Me too, man.
Yeah, like Fortnite, everybody's blowing up on that and loving that. And what's the other one on the Xbox version?
It's still Fortnite, but there's another one called PUBG.
PUBG. Yeah, I don't know how to play any of those.
I've played both of them, but I don't like just sit in front of my TV anymore. Like I'm either like writing,
yes,
or listen to a podcast, or at the gym. So
that's what I need to do. You're gonna have to motivate me to get me in the gym, bro.
I got you.
It's like everybody wants to do process and progress in the gym, and my process and progress is in the kitchen.
That's what you do that too.
Yeah.
Do some push-ups while you're cooking.
No. It takes the fun away out of eating. It's like, I'm so tired now, I don't want to eat.
That's the beauty of it. That's how you lose weight. Get too tired to eat dinner.
You gotta have discipline.
Discipline.
Like discipline, and that's for the birds.
Yeah, discipline's hard, man. I was eating really well for a while, but
Do you do meal preps and all that?
I started to. This lady brings them, but like I eat a lot, so like a meal prep isn't gonna do shit for me. So what I do is I don't eat bread very often, so I just go to like Sonic and I order like 5 beef patties, and I just eat those.
Dang.
Yeah, I'm a monster. But they're $1 each, so. Or I get like a big ass salad somewhere.
And they just give you like this beef patty?
Yeah.
Just a patty.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They put it in like their hot dog container. They like line them up.
And you got that's crazy. I didn't even know the Sonic did that.
Yeah. Well, everyone does it really.
Really?
Yeah, I discovered that because I was doing that ketogenic diet where I didn't eat bread, so I would just go order burgers without bread, without the bun.
Yeah, I tried that somewhat the keto diet, but then I found out you can't drink.
No, you can drink. It just fucks you up real quick.
Oh, but I was doing like a pint and a half a day of Fireball, so yeah.
Oh yeah, that's intense.
So it's like I think there's a lot of sugar in Fireball. I don't know. It's sweet. I don't know. Is that sugar?
Probably. I have no idea. But there's no carbs to soak up the alcohol, so then you're just fucked.
Yeah, I went through I'm doing a lot better. I'm not an alcoholic. I'm just saying that I just drink a lot though. But I did one time. I had to go through the withdrawals. I had to quit. I was drinking so much. I went through withdrawals. That's intense. I've done it 3 times in my life. That's intense.
What's it like?
You first, okay, it is true. It takes about 7 to 8 days for me to withdraw. That's the alcohol. That's all I've ever really been addicted to. First day, you're like, oh, okay, I'm just a little tired. Second day, you're cranky.
Oh.
Third day, you're angry. You're violent. Third day and fourth day are the worst. They're the worst.
That's intense.
And your shit changes. Like you can actually see like the fireball when I was going through the withdrawals on that one. You can see it gunk out. It's the grossest thing ever.
Damn.
It's like, what? And you feel sick. And
that's crazy.
So if there's anybody out there, which Felipe told me, I was like, yeah, I'm trying to really just quit it. Felipe, one day at a time. I was like, you sound like an AA. He's like, I don't drink no more. I was like, really? He's like, yeah, I just smoke a lot of weed, though. I was like, oh, okay.
It's healthier, man.
Yeah.
Alcohol will fuck you up.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It'll make you do some dumb things. Then you got to befriend a lot of people you kind of not liked when you were younger, like the cops. Cut a lot of cops. Shout out to APD and Potter. I don't do any Randall. I cut a lot of cops, and I've avoided a lot of tickets and a lot of jail.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
At least you didn't fuck their hair up, because then you probably would have gotten a ticket.
Yeah. I had one cop one time, since I go by appointment only, one cop scheduled the appointment just on the wrong day, and he shows up on the wrong day. I was like, it's tomorrow. Well, he was roiding out on rage.
Really?
He had that road rage.
Roid rage.
Roid rage. The double R's are killing me. And he busts out, kicks the shop door, and he's like, I'll see you in the streets. Like,
oh, shit.
And he calls me up. He's like, I'm sorry, Chaz. I just got out of workout.
Jesus.
Like, dang. Yeah. Oh, because this dude's a big dude. And big old cop.
Fuck that.
Yeah, he's like, I was like, okay, it's cool. You want to come right now? I'll cut your hair right now. Even though you messed up, I'll forgive myself.
Did you end up cutting his hair that day?
Yeah, I brought him in, and he's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I scheduled it wrong. It's a big dude, though. And then he's a cop, so he could have. Yeah. They know a lot of the stuff I do, and they're real cool with it. He could have busted me for a lot of stuff. He was like, you still have that warrant out for your arrest? I was like, yeah.
Let's not talk about it.
I was like, so you're going on vacation, right?
That's funny. Oh, yeah, man.
That's a true story, though. I was walking around for 2 years with the warrant under my belt, and all the cops knew about it.
So what happened?
They finally got me. Oh. And they got me on accident.
How long did you have to sit in jail?
Just about 4 or 5 hours.
Oh, not bad, not bad.
Had a mug shot and everything. It wasn't too bad.
Did you save it?
No, the mug shot my uncle did. He comes up to me, why are you in jail? I was like, and this is a true story. I got the Challenger, and I was racing, and I shouldn't have been doing it. We were going down Western. We were just hauling, and we're out there about to hit Farmers Road off Western, and there's the Sonic has this sprinkler system with water flooding the streets. And I have my traction control, my sports mode turned on. My sports mode's turned on, traction's turned off. I have no traction on these tires.
Damn.
I spun out those 5 lanes. I'm spinning out, hitting everywhere, and
driving like an Asian.
Oh my gosh, it was horrible. And I start just spinning.
Tokyo Drift.
That's what it was. It was Tokyo Drift. And I see this car coming, but I've lost control of my car. I'm waiting for it to flip. Like that's all that's going through my head. And this car comes, and it's a Jeep. And as it's coming, now it's one of the cop little SUVs.
Mm-hmm.
I almost sideswiped him, losing control of the wheel. And I was like, dang, I'm going to jail. So when I got the car pulled over, I'm drunk. I pull it over to the side, and he pulls up right behind me. And, there's nothing I can do. I'm not going to try to outrun this guy. It's going to get worse. I'm just going to be a Mexican. I'm going to lie. I already know I have a Mexican. And I already know I have this warrant out for my arrest, and I don't. If this is not a cop I know, then he's not gonna be able to help me. He's just gonna have to do his job. And so I start giving all my stuff to my girlfriend, and she's holding on. She looks like she's got to take shit. The cop comes up, and he's like, "Hey, I almost." He's like, "You just almost hit me," and I said, "I know I almost hit you. Did you see that car almost hit me? I'm 32 years old. What makes you think I would race? And that guy almost hit me, and I lost my footing on the water." And he's like, "Oh yeah, that makes so much sense now. Yeah, completely." So he's like, "Let me just make sure everything's good." I said, "Absolutely. Take your time, officer." I learned that you have to, kind of change your voice to being white, and you always put on
definitely.
Johnny Cash.
Johnny,
you are
That's
my
funny.
son. So you are my sunshine.
I'm actually planning on writing a joke about because I'm half white, half brown. So it's like I'm I'm super white when I talk to cops.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. It's like I told him, officer, did you see that? He almost sideswiped me, and I lost control, and I almost hit you. This is a very serious. We should go get that guy. And he was like, definitely. Let me just make sure everything's good. He comes back.
You didn't smell the alcohol in your breath?
I'm really good at hiding it.
Damn, you must be like a magician over here.
When you're an alcoholic, you hide it. You go to work sometimes drunk. And you're cutting hair, and nobody knows.
Really? I find that hard to believe. Because even if you throw a breath mint in, that shit's still there.
Vodka and Fireball will give you a cinnamon smell. So if you choose the little cinnamon gum, you get away with it. But I gave all my stuff to my girlfriend, my keys, everything, my money, not my phone. I give everything, and she's like, "What are you doing? He's gonna let us go." I was like, I have that warrant, and I don't know him, and that's how I went to jail. I didn't go into jail for racing and almost attempting to run over an officer while drunk under the influence. I went for that stupid warrant.
Nice. So they didn't even know you were drunk when they took you in?
Took me in. Didn't even know.
Legend.
It's like, yep, I've driven down the wrong side of the highway. Got pulled over, and he let me go. That one, and you're like, how did that happen? Johnny Cash.
Wrong side of the highway.
Wrong side of the highway.
Just drunk as fuck?
Drunk as fuck, and I'm seeing 4 cars come my way, and I was like, why are they going the wrong way?
Officer, there's 4 cars going the wrong direction.
And I was like, they're not going the wrong. It's me. Oh, okay. And then the last car he was a state trooper. I want to say that's what it was, and he let me go, but it was Johnny Cash, and I lied again. I started putting tears out my eyes, and he's like, "Why are you going down the wrong side of the highway? You've been drinking?" I said, "Again, you got to be white, sir. My father ain't never raised no liar. I sure was drinking, and there right there is the Old English and the crown right there. I just caught her with another man tonight." And he's like, "What?" And then he's going, "You are my sunshine, my only sunshine." I was like, "I caught her with another man, and it hurt, sir. I don't know where to go."
I don't even believe you.
Oh my gosh.
Fucking liar.
And he goes, "Damn, I'll be right back." Comes back, and he says, "I'm going to give you a warning." I took the picture of that on my iPhone 5C. I sent it to my, at that time it was my wife. I sent that to her, and I was like, "Look, I got out of this, but he's going to make me stay at the Best Western. As soon as he pulls off, I'm coming home." Because we got into an argument, but she wasn't cheating. I just said she was.
I can't believe you got out. You are the luckiest dude alive, man. What the hell?
Yep. I don't know. It's just the way you talk sometimes. You just look him in the eyes, and you
put on a fake-ass accent.
Yeah. Oh, I get so white. With Felipe, I was white. I was like, "Hey, how's it going, Felipe?" Until he finally let me cool and chill out, and I was like, "Yeah, fool." You know?
What's up, fool?
Yeah, I haven't talked like that in a long time. But I moved out from the north side to the south side, so.
Oh.
And I learned that if you're Mexican and you sound Mexican, they're gonna ask you, "Hey, where's the lettuce? Where's the tomatoes?" I'm like, "I don't work at Walmart."
Where's the tomatoes? Smuggling tomatoes.
I get asked that all the time over here now. I'm like, "Hey, are you a waiter here?" I'm like, "No, I'm waiting just like you to get."
That's funny. Hell yeah. Do you have any so you said you write a lot, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes. It's all either in the phone or this little book I have, or I record.
Nice.
I feel better recording. I have this little app because sometimes when I'm telling my stories, I'm in the energy, I'm in the level. And you can't capture that writing sometimes because you can't remember how you felt. But if you hear it,
I feel that.
If you hear it, you're like, okay.
That's good. I've recorded myself before, but I've never really used it. So I just end up writing it all out.
And something that I do that's pretty cool is, and that's how you would, because I have a bad memory. And so like when I used to rap, I would record what I was saying, but then I would let it play in my head all day in a device. And I would remember it over and over and over and over and over.
Yeah, I do that. I'll do that with my sets. I'll record myself, and then I'll like put on headphones and just play it like when I'm at the gym.
Yeah, and yes, that's perfect because you just keep that in your head, and then before you know it, you're just like telling it like easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
For sure. I'm doing most of the new stuff you've already heard for like the past 2 weeks. So.
Oh no, that's fine. I'm gonna be there tonight. I'm gonna be watching you guys. Learning a lot from you guys. You guys teach me a lot.
I don't teach shit.
I'm sitting here studying.
Oh, Felipe just followed Skylar on Instagram. I regret not meeting him.
You should have waited.
Fuck me.
We had one pass, but I got everybody in. That pat down, though, that was intense.
That's funny.
Skylar's sitting here, and you can tell Skylar's a little bit under the influence. And Skylar's like, eyes are real big. And he's like, what's going on? And I thought you said it was okay. I was like, dude, you don't know how to lie?
That's funny. That's cool, though. You get to open up for him. Because in a year, it's going to be totally different.
Yeah, he'll probably have a lot more people out here. And I'll see what we can do as far as bringing in more people. It's going to be awesome. And then I asked that if any big comedian comes our way, I'll ask him and he'll tell them, hey, this guy and his crew, you got to hang out with them. They'll take you wherever you need to go. So I was like, yeah, we'll be the groupie and the chauffeurs for free.
That's cool. We had like Chris Kattan and Felipe Esparza like back to back.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
And we're getting that baseball team. They're like gentrifying the whole downtown area. I think it's going to start growing. We'll probably get more people coming through.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I can see that in the future. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah. But what one spot would we make like one venue for Amarillo? Probably Whiskey.
Whiskey would be, honestly, that would be nice. They got those really good, I'm not going to lie, really good specials. A lot of my friends go out there because they're like, hey, it's only $2?
Yeah.
You mean for $10 I can turn around and get arrested?
Yeah, and they give us they let us drink for free since we host.
Oh, that's crazy.
So I get smashed every time I go, man.
Well, I'm going to have to figure out how to drink for free now. No, but now that's a good spot. And just try to filter out to the women because, I'm really big on that. If you got women who like your shows and they go out, they bring the guys all the time. And then the guys will sit here and finally listen to you because, most of the guys got to be hard anyway. It's like, but then when they loosen up,
Yeah, women love to laugh.
Yes. Shout out to the future groupies.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got a couple, I think.
Oh, man, I'm still working on it. I'm like, babe, I'm telling my girlfriend, babe, how do I get groupies?
That's funny as shit.
She's like, you keep it up. I remember when I told that joke at I think it's hilarious, but the 806 doesn't. When I was talking about, me and my girlfriend's relationship turned around and made it pretty good. I just had to learn to kind of have an open relationship, but she doesn't know about it.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, you're just a pig, you're an asshole. I'm like, I was like, oh, and everybody's perfect.
Just do it again. It kind of depends on the night.
Yes.
Sometimes they'll laugh at rape jokes, and sometimes they'll just gasp.
Like,
yeah.
What?
Well, one time I had a whole thing about celebrities who were also rapists, and it was like a big part of my set. And it just happened to be like the day after they had like some sexual harassment awareness day or whatever. So there were like rape victims on the walls behind me, and I'm sitting there telling rape jokes. It's just
oh man, I can see their faces now.
Yeah, it was tough. It was a tough day.
And speaking of just bad timing, I was going to talk about Adderall and high school shootings and how it's related with Prozac and all that's connected.
I've talked about that a little bit too.
And right when I got on set, I'm new. I'm at the 806, new, this first time here. They just did the poems, and I guess it was by the way the planets and all that aligned. They were the two poems. One guy was like, "I took the cross, peed on it, or pissed on it, stabbed my mom in the eye." And the next guy was like, "I was bullied, so here goes my poem. I sat in the back of the class. I didn't know who I was going to shoot first." And then there's Chaz, and I got to do.
Whoa! That was in his poem.
Yeah.
Did anybody call the FBI?
Okay, I'm sitting here like,
the fuck is that?
I'm sitting here like, why is he? That's not a poem. That's a confession. It's like, what college is he going to? And everybody's just snapping like, yeah. And I'm like, no.
He just admitted to being a mass shooter in a poem?
Yeah.
Holy fuck, bro.
Oh my gosh. And I was just like, what is going on here? And they're like, Chaz is up next. And I'm like, so do I open up with this is why we don't do Prozac?
You should have.
And I did, and nobody laughed. They were just sitting here like looking at me like, I take Prozac for a reason, asshole.
I like the 806 because I feel like it's hard, you know?
It is.
There's a level of difficulty there that you won't get at a lot of venues.
Yes, because if you want to get little racy, little whatever you want to get in there, you got to be smart in how to bring it out. Because if you overdo it, they don't bite. But if you sneak it in, they're like, oh yeah.
I like it a lot.
I love that spot.
It's a great room too.
Yes.
Small room.
Yes, butlers. I'd be interested in butlers.
Yeah, me too.
The room that is set up almost the same.
Yeah, I need to go hit them up because I didn't perform. Skylar performed at Fort Collins. I drove him there. I did an open mic there, but like he performed in a martini bar. It looked just like Butler's, maybe a little bit bigger. And there were some really funny ass dudes in that room. It was crazy. It was a great night. Yeah. So I met this dude, Sam Talent.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show him to you after the podcast, but he's out of Denver. He's fucking funny.
Yes, you're gonna have to show me. I'm gonna have to, especially tonight. I'm gonna have to start networking. That's one of the things they told me. Network. I forget that. I'm like, oh, thanks. I almost forgot to take pictures with Felipe, get his info, all that.
Oh, you got all his info?
Yeah, just the Instagram. But then I actually got the pictures, got the Instagram. And then Rodrigo, I should have been smart and got the other two comedians that were there. They were there too. I should have took pictures because we show them love.
Yeah.
Who knows? They may come back around pretty soon and be like, hey, what's up, by the way? Yeah, I'm here. Can I open up for you?
Yeah, that black guy was real good.
Yes. Toby Hicks. That's his name.
I'd like to see him do an hour.
Yes. I've got his CD. He gave my son, they were hooking it up. He gave my son one of his CDs for free. And his name is Toby Hicks. That dude, he was hilarious. And especially to come be black man and to come up into a all Mexican crowd.
Yeah.
And kill it the way he did it. It was awesome.
That was awesome. Great stuff. Man, that gets me excited. I want a tour.
Yeah.
It'll be fun as hell.
Yes, I want to hit up the San Antonio, Austin area. I don't know why. It keeps popping in my head. I want to go there. El Paso. I want to go up to Oklahoma. And I want to take a ride up to Cali and find something and get something down there.
I got a lot of family around Fresno.
Yeah.
Which isn't far. It's like, I think it's like an hour from LA, maybe 2 at the most.
Mm-hmm. And any open mic somewhere, something. Like I said, I guess you got to sit here and kill the open mics. If you do them and you kill them,
mm-hmm.
that's when you start getting invited to the other clubs. And then you start getting paid, which would be awesome.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
It'd be like, okay, now you're paying me to talk shit about you? Cool.
Got to stop doing free shows.
Yeah. But who knows? We may everything works right. There may be a big scene here. And then we can start charging by the door. There
definitely will be a big scene here.
Yes.
No doubt.
Yes.
Especially now that you showed up, we got some killers now.
Fuzzies.
Yeah, Fuzzies.
Oh, that's one of my favorite spots too.
We're gonna have to. I might skip the 806 to do Fuzzies, honestly.
Yeah, Fuzzies is. Oh my gosh, I could see the crowd right there because it's a cool crowd.
Yeah, real cool.
Yeah, the age range is where I want it.
And there were a lot of girls I knew from like WT.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of women there.
A lot of good drink specials. A lot of women. We kind of sound like we're pervs right now. A lot of women.
I like women. Get on my back.
Or she can hop on the back.
A lot of dicks there, bro. Let's go. Very dick heavy crowd.
You know where would be a good spot too? I don't know. Maybe it was talking about the dicks, but 212. That would be a crazy crowd because they're gonna sit here and they're gonna love it.
Speaking of dicks,
that would be because it gets women in there. I should talk to them and see.
I think I've
got a lot of gay friends.
I've mentioned it before to a guy that worked there, but he was like, "Yeah, sure." And then we never talked about it again. So
I know one of these guys I can reach out to.
I went there for a drag show once.
Mm-hmm. I did that too.
It's a good stage.
Yeah, and it's got a good room. The bar is kind of separated, so that way it's more focused.
Yeah,
on the stage.
It's a great setup. It's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll reach out. I'm trying MJ's 212 would be nice. I'm stoked about Fuzzies because that age, it's that group.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be once a month or twice a month or what they're really gonna do with it. He'll let me know though. That dude Colton, you met him.
Yes, Colton. That was that night that guy wanted to punch you.
Yeah.
I was like,
Fucking do it.
I was just sitting here, and you're just looking at him with a smile, just a normal face. He's like, "What do you think is so funny?" He kept breathing. I was like,
if you want a lesson, you call me. I was like, I don't have your number. He's like, you serious? I really don't have your number.
he's like, do you want to hit me? Well, why do you want to hit me? I'm just saying, if you want a lesson. I'm sitting here like, oh my gosh.
Because we were all chilling. Everything was cool. And as soon as he stands up, if you want a lesson.
It's like, what? He was hilarious.
I could tell he was going to do some shit like that because he was talking about how he squats. And I was like, what are you squatting at? He goes, it doesn't matter because all these big motherfuckers, they still drop the same way when I hit them.
Yep.
Like, okay, I thought we were talking about squatting.
Yep. And then when I shook his hand, I was like, oh, this guy never had a chance. That's when I had to shake his hand to calm him down. He couldn't even close his hand. He was out of it. I was like, ooh. If Matt would have hit this guy, Matt would have been facing prison charges for murder. Because that guy would have been out. He was gone.
I should have talked shit to him more when I was on the mic. Because it was like, this guy's came here and left like 4 times.
He just kept driving around. He was living his BMX days.
Google me. Do you remember his name?
Something Walls.
No.
I was thinking my wall clippers. That's how I remember it.
I was going to say, I'll Google him right now on the podcast.
Yeah.
Giant cunt who used to be in BMX.
Yep. And then what did he say? I'm gonna go get my gun, or what was it? My Colt 45.
Yeah, he's like, I have a 45 in my car. And Colton was like, yeah, so do I. So
he said, oh, do you want me to go get mine? that guy. And then he's over here giving you two guys a hard time, and he was white. He was a white.
Yeah.
He was Colton's white. And then when he looks at me, he don't sound white. He's like, hey, I apologize, Chas.
Did he really?
Yeah, he's like, I know the struggle.
I apologize, Holmes.
He's like, I know the struggle because I too was from the north side.
Forgive me, S.A.
I was like, dude, you look like you pay your taxes. Like, you look like you're in IRS. It's like,
Vatos locos.
Yeah, and he kept talking gangster with me. I was like, dude, I left that life a long time ago. I'm not like that.
You should have turned it up.
And I was like, hey, but I used it, I'm telling you, you just look him in the eyes and you lie, hey, I completely understand. And he's like, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. And I was like, yes, you guys have a nice night. And that's when he walks off. Because when he pulled to the side with me, that's when he was talking to me gangster.
That's hilarious.
I was like, fool, you don't want to be gangster again, man. You actually have central heat and air. You don't want that. You don't want to lose that.
He said he was locked up for like 30 years.
Yes. I was like, I find that hard to believe.
Maybe.
No, because he didn't make sense. He said he was locked up for 30 years, and then he said after 30 years his wife left him, and something like, and everything had 30 years in it. He made no sense. I was like, were you locked up? Were you married for 30 years? What's going on 30 years?
I asked him if he ever broke anything doing BMX, and he was like, no. And then he told me this story about how he broke his ribs. I was like, what?
Like, okay. Like, maybe you are from the north side. You are lying.
That's funny as shit.
Yeah, that dude was hilarious. And I was just sitting here, and I was like, okay, if he does anything, I've got a good hit on the throat. But then I'm like, his body's off. He's off. If he gets hit, he's out. I was like, he's not going to make it.
Yeah, it's a little topsy-turvy.
Yeah, he was. Oh, my God, he was hilarious.
That was funny.
And then, yeah, especially when we went after Colt, yeah, especially after he went after him, I was just like, this dude's had enough. I was like, he's going to go after me next. He's going to go, nope, he was my friend.
That's that luckiness you got, man.
I don't know what it is.
He's probably going to invite you to go do BMX with him.
Yeah.
It's like, I want you to fuck my wife. I want you to have this bike.
And I want you to shoot my pistol. Yeah, that was hilarious. That dude had me cracking.
Fuck you. What time do you gotta get out of here? It's 12:18.
12:18. I gotta be back by 1.
Okay, but you gotta. I don't want to hold you up to like 12:50. But all right, go.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's just down over off of Georgia. So whenever you want, you just let me know.
Cool. Well, I like to let it like naturally
kind of
come to a close.
Oh,
Be
romantic about it.
Yeah, real romantic, real romance. Yeah. Vampires, werewolves. You know how it is.
Yep.
But yeah, I'll share this on. You've probably seen my post before. Just Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a Twitter anymore. YouTube.
No Twitter? Why not Twitter?
I got kicked off of Twitter.
Oh, so you can't make a fake one?
Nah, I'm banned for life. They got my IP address.
Really?
Yeah. I guess I have to get a new phone. I don't know how IP addresses work.
I don't know that either.
I think you can like purchase something to where you get like a fake IP address.
Really?
I'll look into it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but fuck Twitter, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. I thought you were joking about you got banned about it.
No, the first time I got suspended, I called someone an ignorant slut, which is the office quote. The second time I got suspended, I said, lick my balls, which really that's not even a mean thing to say, but sure, okay.
Yeah, that could be fun depending on who you say it to.
Third time I got suspended, they didn't tell me why, so I don't know.
Dang, that's crazy. I don't even post anything on Twitter. I just got a Twitter like literally a month and a half ago.
It's real soft. Free speech isn't accepted there.
Yeah, I was like,
well, a lot of what I was doing was jokes, and it's like my jokes are edgy, but I guess they don't translate online.
Yeah. It's like, why do you want them to lick your balls? Because it feels good.
But yeah, I think I was just getting reported a lot.
That's crazy. That sucks. I don't even post nothing on, like, I don't tweet anything.
It's good. I mean, I was addicted to it. I was on it too much, so.
Yeah, I don't tweet any. I just read everything. And I thought it was a joke. Trump does tweet a lot.
Yeah, he tweets a shit ton.
Yeah.
He'll tweet at like 4 a.m. on the toilet.
And
Space Force! The fuck? No, when he was explaining what Space Force is, like, are aliens real?
No, I don't. I think they're going to probably sink the world and just move to the moon.
So, everybody on Earth is an asshole. I'm moving to the moon.
Yeah, what was that movie?
Trump Moon.
Trump Moon.
He's going to put his name on it. He's going to turn the moon gold.
He's going to have a toupee. Oh, that dude's hilarious. Yeah, he did that. I followed Hillary. I'm still afraid to follow Obama. I'm like, is he still cool or is he not? I mean,
he's the same as he was.
Yeah, I'm just like, maybe I should. I don't know who to follow.
They're just actors. Just follow comedians. Yeah, that's what I do on Instagram.
Started following some comedians.
So you do that on it. They follow you on Instagram.
Yeah, I was so happy. Working on DeRay Davis. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna. But I don't ever see him coming around this area.
Yeah, no way.
No, the audience, unless he went to Dallas or Houston. But then there's no way I'd get back there and to meet him back there.
Yeah, that's true, huh? I don't know. I bet there's a lot of comedians that would come through, though. I mean, we do have a lot of comedians that come through, just not like that Felipe's level. They're usually at Leftwoods.
Yeah, that's awesome. So Leftwoods is big on the comedy.
Yeah, there's this dude Mo Alexander. He did an hour at Leftwoods. He had the best set I've ever seen, like in person. He's fucking crushed it, and he was sitting down the whole time. He's a really big guy, so he couldn't like get on stage. His leg was hurt, so he just chilled, like sat down where the speakers are, and he just killed the whole room for an hour.
Dang.
Without even moving.
I want to get on that level.
Right.
Yes.
But he's probably 20 years in.
20 years, yeah. Yep, a lot of those comedians, I don't know, I'm very impatient. And I'm like, 20 years. Dang, I'll be in my 50s.
Yeah, man. I mean, it'd be cool.
But if I keep working on lying, I can get there in 5 years.
By the time I'm 45, I'll have a special or something. I should. If I don't, I'm fucking up. If I'm still in Amarillo at 45,
yeah,
not doing shit with my life,
yep,
then there's a problem.
Yep. I don't want to be. No, I want to see at least by the time I'm 36, 37, and I need to really get in shape. And I think if I just keep lying and keep pushing it and keep working out, and I'll start working out. Eat right and just
working out's the easy part. Eating right's the hard part.
And studying the comedy.
Yeah, it's important.
All I do is study it. Study. I need to study body language, body movement.
Yeah, you have to. Yes. The way people hold the mic.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I was watching that, how they use it. I'm like, oh my gosh, there's a lot to learn.
Yeah, the way Felipe was knocking on the door.
Mm-hmm.
I pay attention to all those little details. Like ever since I started, I look at everything they do. The way he would like step forward and step back, he was like swaying.
Yes. Now the first comedian I could, and I was watching, he was good. I could see he was so nervous. I can see him pacing. I can see him kind of fumbling. And that will actually throw your audience off a little bit because
for sure.
They don't feel the confidence. Then the black guy came out and you felt his confidence.
Yeah, his confidence was through the roof.
Rodrigo's he started off a little nervous, but then he killed it. He was moving, and it was beautiful. His stories. And then Felipe, you didn't even see any nervousness in this guy.
Yeah, not at all.
He just sits there. He's just doing. And he had great advice. He told me, he was like, I learned this from Paul Rodriguez, working with Paul Rodriguez. He said, you just be yourself.
Yeah.
He's like, literally, just be yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, so can I change my voice? He's like, if that's who you are, that's who you are. You just be yourself.
I've found that to be true.
He's like, don't. And I said, he said, what kind of style do you feel you had? I said, I do more storytelling. I was like, it's more of my stories. And he's like, then that's who you are. He's like, if you're not a guy who's a punchline, a setup and a punchline, he's like, that's completely cool. He's like, I can't tell the stories. He's like, I'll do a few stories, but I'm more, which I've seen in his work.
Yeah.
He's more a setup, punchline.
Yeah.
And then he'll keep switching his little jokes.
For sure. Oh, yeah, he has so many punchlines.
Yeah, it's hard to remember one of his whole sets because he's just shooting out a lot of stuff.
He really is. It's fucking good. Oh, yeah. That's awesome, though.
I've been looking at him, and he did it for a while. Now he's on his own, and I can see Rodrigo blowing up next. Those other guys are going to be there, and I'm like, okay, meet connections, work on your stuff, study. Who are you? Where's your voice?
Who are you?
Yeah.
Well, you already have a voice. I feel like you've caught on really quickly.
Trying to, but that might have been my rapper days. Yeah, those days, my rapper voice was like, how does it go? I want to kick it with you. Well, I don't know. I don't remember none of my songs. But I would talk. I used to talk like this and then do my little voice. Yeah, I'd be like, hey, it's your boy is, man. Holla at me.
It's your boy is.
Like, I got this lock. Know what I'm talking about?
Me and Mike Jones.
Yeah, it was the Texas days. I was sitting here dickied out.
Chopped and screwed.
Oh, yeah. Yes, a lot of lean. And not lean cuisine.
Not lean cuisine. Oh, man. That lean, bro. I think I'm going to be a rapper now.
Oh, man, it was the best days of my life. I was like, holla at me, little girl. Let me tell you in your ear. And they'd be like, what? Oh, it's a Mexican guy. Oh, those are the days.
SBM.
Mm-hmm. In my Mexican radio. That was SPM. I was a big fan of him. Big fan of UGK. Zero was when I was doing my pity parties.
Zero.
I got laid a lot during my pity parties.
What's a pity party?
It's where you're just like, listen, baby, I know you're sleeping on the floor of my house. That's not my house, but everybody's been hard on me, and my life sucks. And I'm gonna do something one day. And they're like, I believe you. I'm lying again.
That's how you got laid?
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna make it. And they'd sleep with me because they saw this broke, aspiring wannabe rapper. And I got laid a lot.
That's cool.
Never had nothing. I just kept doing it over and over.
I don't have any cool ways I get laid. It just kind of happens, you know.
Like, if you stay with me, you're gonna see me be somebody. We're gonna get out together. She's taking her clothes off. She's like, yeah, I so believe you. And it's like, next week, Chaz, why aren't you answering?
I'm not a rapper anymore. Shut up.
It's like, it's not gonna work out. I'm gonna ruin your life.
I'm too dangerous.
Yeah. Yep, that's exactly what I said. Like, I'm too much for you. I broke up with a lot of girls because of that.
I've had a warrant for 2 years. You can't handle this life.
Yeah. Yep. And I got the warrant for pushing somebody. That's all it was.
Really?
I'm not allowed to talk about that yet. I'm not going to say no names. I'm still going to court for it.
Nice.
That's crazy.
At least you're not banned off Twitter for life.
No, I can't talk anything about the case.
That
would suck to be banned from Twitter.
I'm probably a domestic terrorist. I'm probably on an FBI list right now.
Like, let's listen to his podcast and see what he's attempting to do.
Yo, fuck the man. Fuck whoever's running Twitter.
Yes. I didn't like social media. I still don't, but I only have to use it.
Yeah.
Because you have to use it.
You do.
If you don't adapt to the times, you'll be left in the past with the traditions.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I read that somewhere. Some book some girl gave me, and I had to read it just to get laid. And she's like, "What's your favorite part?" And I was like, "Well, if you."
Well, I got a good book on that shit by Gary Vaynerchuk. Have you heard of that guy?
Mm-mm.
Oh, he's like a big entrepreneur. He gives all his info out for free, and that's why he's so popular. 'Cause, he doesn't charge anyone. He's just always making videos, telling people what to do.
The big I think I know who he is. I think I'm following him on Snap. He's
like a short guy,
and he's always talking like, and he's cussing and shit.
He says fuck a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, and I could have had Amazon. Well, not Amazon. It was Uber. I could have had my hands in Uber. Yeah. And he's like, and it's my own homeboy. Yeah, I watched that guy.
He got rich because he invested into like Twitter and Facebook a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
And now he wants to buy the jets.
Damn.
Yeah. His book is really cool.
I'm not a big reader. I need to read. I'm not big on reading.
Reading, it's hard to make time to read.
Yes. And I need to start, which was smart, audiobooks.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I've been trying to read that book and this other book called 12 Rules for Life. But like I'm only halfway through both of them, and I've been trying to read them for like 3 months. So
yeah, it sucks for me. If I want to go to sleep, I read. It's a true story. Every time I read, I fall asleep, like right there at page 1.
No matter what, what time of day?
No matter what. It's just I can't focus that long. I'm too hyper.
ADHD.
Mm-hmm. And this Red Bull right here, the green one that's fruity, it's not helping out. I can't sit still.
Can't sit still.
This is cool. This reminds me of my old days when I used to rap. I used to be up on the mic like this,
and
I'd be like, "Hey, yeah,
turn my headphones up."
But yeah, I would do that. I would talk in the mic, and I'd be like,
"Turn them shits up."
Feeling the beat, and my voice changed, and you hear my son in the background like, "Daddy, Daddy." It's like, "Shut up, bro.
I ain't got no kids."
I was like, right now I'm trying to talk in Mac. Daddy, I'm hungry. I was like, go in the kitchen and get you the cereal. It's on top of the refrigerator. I'm like, go get you some stuff and stack it up. I was a bad parent when I was rapping.
Nice. Do you know who Joey Diaz is?
Joe Diaz. Joey Diaz.
Big Italian guy. He was on The Longest Yard. That guy right there.
Okay. Yes.
I was going to play some motivation from this guy, if you want to hear it.
Yes.
All right, let's go.
Only you could fucking help you. Grab your fucking balls, get a fucking notebook, and write down what the fuck you're going to do this year. And this is it. You're not going to have these problems. Fuck the drugs. Fuck the cigarettes. Fuck that dumb bitch. It all starts fucking today, all right? No more fucking excuses. This is the year of the fucking soldier. It's 2015. We're going in like fucking Marines. You understand me? 2015, we're getting back what belongs to us. And that's it. No more fucking around. Play the national anthem, Lee. I'm sick of these motherfuckers. Let's go the good one, too, with shoots and fucking people missing legs. I want to hear the good one, Lee Syed. It's over. We're fucking Americans. I'm sick and fucking
This is from his podcast.
If you're not sick and tired of your bullshit, and you're not sick and tired of
One of my
society's
heroes.
bullshit, like can't breathe,
I
put
like
your
his
hands
style. I
up.
really like
Every
his style.
fucking day there's something different. You're a fucking American, motherfucker. You don't want to get shot? Don't get fucking pulled over. You don't want to get fucking shot? Don't fucking do something wrong. All right? I don't want to get fucking shot. I don't even shoplift no more. But that's me. You're a fucking American. It's January 5th. It starts today, you fucking maggot motherfucker. Stop blaming everything on everybody. And fucking American society and the fucking iPhone. Fuck you and the fucking iPhone. Fuck you and fucking Facebook. Fuck you and social media. It's all about you, you dumb motherfucker. Get up, grab your balls. Hug your wife, kiss the kid. Pick up the fucking dog. Stop it. Stop it. It's not all Obama's fault. You don't want Ebola? Take your vitamin C, you dumb motherfucker. You don't want ISIS to fuck with you? Stay in New Jersey. But stop your fucking crying. You're a fucking American, you fucking douchebag. Start acting like it. That's it. You're a fucking American. Motherfucker.
It's my motivation.
Hell yeah. That's the old ways. I love that. That's the old ways. That's how we used to be. You can't be like that no more.
Well, he can.
He can. He's on the level.
He's one of the rare ones.
Yes. That was I told my son he wanted to do football. I was like, okay. He's like, Dad, will you work with me? I said, no. He's like, why? I was like, I'll be your fucking coach. And he's like, what do you mean? I was like, well, when they're telling you that you're a winner and they're giving you participation trophies, I'll tell you what's really fucking going on. you fucking suck. You can't run fast. And he's like, Dad, why would you say that? See, that's why I can't be your coach. Because I go into coach mode. I'm not your dad no more. I'm your coach.
Yeah.
And that's how it should be. No fucking excuses. No excuses. You get it done. You got to go. And that's the mindset I had. So everybody's like, how did you? I waited 2 hours before I even got to see Felipe. Like, I was driving around. I was like, you got to fucking do it. Find out. I was hitting up some exes. I was hitting up everybody to find out where he was at. Some people worked in the hotel. They said he had just left. I'm like, I'm using everything I have.
That's badass.
He's like, well, you're going to still see me. I got a girlfriend, but I'll call you later.
It's okay. She won't hear the podcast.
She probably, yeah. She's gonna be like, where were you at this whole time? I told you.
All right, it's 12:34. We can wrap it up. Give you some time to
yes, sir.
Get in the barbershop mindset.
Yes, sir. Boom, boom.
Get all prepared.
Yeah.
Do you want to plug any social media?
I keep it simple. Facebook, just search up Chas Sotello, ChasSotello, has 2 L's. Instagram, Chas Sotello, ChasSotello.
Man's funny on Instagram.
Trying to be.
Check him out.
I just learned how to make a highlight.
Oh, like on the stories?
Instagram? Yeah. I was like, how do you do that? My son's like, Dad, you don't know how to do that? Like, you got an Instagram?
But Skylar didn't know you could post pictures. He just thought it was just the story. He was like, everything I post leaves in 24 hours. It's like, no, dude, you got to scroll down. You can post photos. It's like, oh, shit.
I'm lost there, too. I'm learning all this shit. But, yeah, it's been a great day. Good time. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming, man. It was a lot of fun.
Yes, sir.
Have fun cutting hair.
I'll try.
Make today your bitch. I'll see you around 9 p.m.
Yes, sir. Good luck on the show tonight.
All right, thanks. Take it easy, world.